Yo, yo. Live. Okay. So. Okay, so 23 people watching. All right, let's get started. Yo, so I'm just gonna get on here to answer some questions and everything. And I'm gonna talk about like the exact process that you have to do to get your first sale. So first, let me like send this in the Facebook groups and Telegram and everything. That way, more people hop on. Try to get like over 100 people tonight. You think the man's hi from Barcelona? What's up, man? So let me share the video and I'll good to see you back, bro. What's up, man? 7 a.m. Damn, that's early. Why are you up so early? Do you use special spyware too? Not really. Um, Hi from Ecuador. Look, babe. So if you guys have any questions or anything, I'm gonna start talking about how to make your first sale like around minute 10. So if you guys want to ask any questions now or anything, go ahead before I get into that. So let me go to. Do you think the men's accessory niche is oversaturated? There is a lot of people trying to do that. Yes. Could you still get sales? Of course, you can always get sales. Um, but a lot of people do tend to start with that. So it's almost 1 a.m. here. Where are you from? Oh, in Barcelona. Damn. Yeah, it's like 7 hours ahead. How many Instagram influencers do you have to DM before you get a reply? It's not really like a specific amount. Maybe you DM one and he replies, or maybe you like DM 50 and only 10 reply. You just have to DM a bunch of people and see how it works out. PPE the or conversion for testing products. I like both. I like some like it varies. You get me? Like sometimes conversions might do better. Sometimes engagement does better. So I usually like to run both. Do you do binary options? I did for a while, but it's a little risky and everything. So I don't like gambling my money like that. I know people that make money and everything, but how do you test your products? Okay, so I get maybe 6, 7 products that I think are really good. Then am I frozen? Why is this frozen like that? Do you guys see me fine? Say comment if you guys see me fine, because I'm not sure, because this shows I'm frozen. So 1 second. Let me get a call real quick. Hello? ¿Qué mamá? Haciendo un video. No, yo, aquí con Ale. Arroz con atún. Ah, bueno. Bye. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so should I quit my niche after 1 month test on 500 Facebook ads? Did you make any money? Because if you just threw $500 there, it makes no sense as to why you did that. I mean, if you're $500, you should have known at some point that the ad wasn't working out. How many stars do you recommend having? Obviously, one. To start out, start with one. And then like once you get the hang of it and you know how to do it, then you can move on. But like definitely to start, just one. How many Facebook pixels do you use? Oh, two. Actually, three right now. Fuck the police. Instagram story or post, dude, it's hard because Instagram stories are cheaper. And I personally love it because people could just swipe up. But I I've heard a lot of people say that regular posts do like get more views, which I don't believe it. But I don't know. It's personal preference. Try out both. See what works out better for you. Um, what do you say to get an influencer? I'll usually just DM them like, "Hey, how much you charge for a product post?" And they'll just reply with the rate. Do you think 30 minutes ad is worth on a page of 1.2 million? How many likes do they usually get? Um, wait. Okay, how much you leave an ad on Facebook if it's not selling? I actually let it run for a week, $3 to $5 a day, and that by then you get to know like if it's actually good or you just have to kill it completely. Yo guys, make sure you leave a like. That way this live stream like pops up on everybody's streams. Definitely trying to get to like 60 likes today. So, how do you deal with fees and taxes and the registration of vault to not become illegal? I mean, if you're making like a full time income, like over 2K, I'd say, definitely open an LLC, and then taxes. Talk to your accountant, and she'll literally tell you everything how it works. How do you deal with AliExpress wait time? You just have to let your customers know straight up that it's gonna take like 1 to 2 weeks, which is how I frame it. You're using ePacket, so how you don't need a 24-hour post to see if an influencer is good for you. I mean, maybe you could try out like 2 to 3 hours with an influencer for like a really cheap price just to test it out. You're gonna let them know, like basically like, oh, like I'm just trying to test whatever, and usually they'll do it. And if they're a little skeptical or like they don't want to give you information or anything, that's like a no go right there. Like they're clearly trying to hide something. So, um, what niche do you suggest for a complete beginner? I mean, there isn't really like a suggestion. Just go on AliExpress and look for things that are selling. Like, don't go on the best selling page because usually that's what everybody's selling. But like, search for a certain keyword and then put orders, and it will show you like literally what's selling. Um, have you ever used Kit on Facebook? No. You forgot how to test products? What do you mean? I just said it. For sales, what you prefer, Facebook or Instagram? They're different. Because I like Instagram just because I could go right now, pay an influencer for an ad right now, and literally start making like sales within an hour after he posts. Um, but Facebook, it's more like I'm gonna do it now, and then like you have to let it run for like a little bit, optimize it, test it out, tweak with it. But the difference is that Facebook, obviously, you can scale it to more money. Like I know people making 50K a day with Facebook. That's not possible with Instagram unless you're having like Kim Kardashian or something shouting out your product. Um, so that's the difference. I mean, if you want to make money fast and it's not as consistent, Instagram. If you want to wait out, like you're testing out, you have more budget and everything, definitely Facebook. But they're both good. Like they both have their pros and cons. How do you test products when you know it's time to find another product? I mean, I test products like I said by having all 6 products in my catalog. I run an influencer post, have everybody land straight to that catalog, and then like I'll just see what people are clicking, what people are looking at. That's how I know that product is like better than whatever advertised, and then I'll just run ads on that. Let me see, so many questions. Shit. Um, how fast do you kill ads if they're not getting sales? Usually a week. Do you pay the products with your money or buyer money? With my money, because if I waited for buyer money, I mean it's like 2 to 3 days, which is not too bad, but I usually like doing it like right away. My Facebook ad didn't do anything in hours. This is normal. Yeah, I mean you're not supposed to get sales in hours. Usually like a couple of days until it optimizes. Can we run Facebook ads 5 products at one time? Yeah, I mean you could run 100 products at one time. Just make sure you're being smart and you're just not throwing your money away. Like make sure you know what you're doing. For testing, do you use PPE or conversion? Both. What's up from Miami, bro? What's up? Definitely. Hit me on Instagram. Si tengo problemas con Facebook Ads, no sé qué es lo que falla. 50 horas, pero... Si has tenido tráfico en el website, okay. Your cousin keeps spamming my chat. Can you check my PM on Facebook Messenger? Okay, yeah, I'll check it right now. How do you handle medium risk orders? Well, email the customer, ask them like to verify everything, because in case that they do open a chargeback, you could fight it with that. High risk orders, that's definitely a no go. Like stay away from that. Yo, guys, come on, let's get to like 40. Hit that like. What's up, Romina? Can you please give some information on how to get accepted by 2Checkout? I personally don't have too much information on that. I will definitely look into it because a lot of people have been asking me. So tonight I'll do some research on that and I'll make a video or like a live stream next time I get on here. I'll talk about that because I really don't know much about it. So whatever I tell you like will be ignorant because like I really don't have much to tell you about it. But I'll definitely do my research and tell you. Men's accessory niche versus fitness bodybuilding. I think they're both have like just as many people, but I mean I don't know. They're both very saturated, I guess you could say, but they both have like room. They're always gonna be niches that are always gonna make money. So whichever you find a better product for, I guess. How do you do with refunds? I haven't had too many refunds, but I mean, if you're making money, they're meant to happen. I mean, I showed you guys in the video yesterday in like the Shopify thing. Out of like the 60,000 I made, I've only had like $300 worth of refunds, which is nothing. But I mean, if it happens, it happens. Damn, that was crazy. I said that and you guys got it to 40. We're definitely gonna have to get it to 100 today. Alright, si vendo pulseras, por ejemplo, para hombre y mujer, ¿qué clase de influencer? Una persona general podría ser. O sea, cualquier persona que tenga mucha gente. Porque toda la gente usa eso. Is a 30-minute ad worth it? Like I said, how many likes are they usually getting on average? Should we stop putting scarcity pop up everywhere? I mean, don't stop. Just don't make it like scammy. Make it like if you're gonna put those things, make it look like very professional. When using a packet, they don't ship to everywhere. How do you do this? Most of my orders are from the United States and Canada, and they do ship there. But if the country that they're like, for example, Spain, AliExpress, insured shipping or something like that is super fast. It's like 7 to 14 days, I don't know, and it's free. So just look for the best option. Make sure it always has a tracking number, because you don't want to like end up with no tracking number and then you have no proof it was delivered. 1 hour ad on a 7 mil page, 100k likes, or spend the 120 budget for ads on multiple. How much is the 1 hour ad on a 7 mil page? Hi from France. Hey, what's up? Wait, I lost it. Damn, that's a lot of questions. Holy shit. Is it the same? Hi from France. Hey, do you still promote meme pages? Yes, I do. Just because it's such general, like if you're doing general store, meme pages are like a go-to because there's so much variety there. You mind checking my website out soon? I would, but I have so many people that ask me that I did go ahead and create a thing for website audits. That way, like I can prioritize the people that are serious and everything. So if you want to do that, go check out my website. You could get that there. How do you get a business credit card? You're gonna have a business credit. You need to have a business, and then you need to have like consistent income in your business. And then once the bank sees that like your business is generating money consistently and everything, then you can qualify for a secured business credit card, which is like I think you put a deposit or something. And then like you start building credit with that. And then after that you have business credit where you can get an actual. How do you do with refunds? I just said that. I haven't had too many, but they're meant to happen. How can I get ready for the holiday season now without knowing which products I will be running? I mean, definitely start testing a bunch of products like now, like right now, like after this live stream, go start testing products, like, because you would definitely want to have that by November, like 14ish. How do you set up both shipping based on price and free shipping? I don't think you can. I mean, personally, I don't think you can because it's either by weight or by price. So you have to choose. What are the payment gateways I use? PayPal and Shopify payments. How much money you need to start dropshipping? You can start with $100, man. Like realistically, you could get a shout out for $20. You could pay someone maybe for a couple hours, like a really good influencer for like 25, $30. And if you're smart, you're doing like what I'm saying in my YouTube videos and everything, you should be profitable. How many percent that I lose if I have just PayPal in my store? 70% of my orders are paid through credit card, so I would lose a lot because PayPal is only like 30% of how much I make. So how do you handle medium risk orders? I just said that. I said that like email the customer and ask them like to confirm everything, and then so yeah. Hey man, got my first 5 sales in the last few days. Could give a few detailed steps on scaling from engagement. So 5 days. So now if you're doing Facebook ads, I would scale from $5 to like $10 and let it keep running. See if you keep getting more sales. But that's really solid. Like, in the last few days, let it run for a week if it's a Facebook ad. What's the upfront cost? It's a free trial. This link right here. If you use that link right there, that's a free trial for Shopify. So you can literally get started, create your website, get to play with it. 14 days, 2 weeks. Um, how do you deal with people asking for refunds? I've said that like 3 times. How much for hands-on mentorship? There's so many people that ask me for that honestly I don't have enough time for that. The course that's right here, this link right here, does include like 2 consulting calls, and like I actually like reply to Telegram messages and help you out and everything. But hands-on mentorship, like literally like every day there, like an actual like it's too hard because so many people want it. Like right now, I have 14 students in my course, and I help like every single one of them when they ask me like questions and everything. So literally, for me to go like only help you would be too time consuming. That's why I went ahead and created the course with like literally everything that I tell the people that like want hands-on mentorship and everything, just because it's the same information for everybody. Everybody needs the same information to get started, and everybody chooses their own product and they go that way. So if you want like this is definitely a good alternative, the course, because I do help you like if you hit me up on Telegram, Instagram, wherever you're hitting me up, email. I do reply to your questions. Like if you're asking me like if a product is good, if an influencer is good, I'm gonna go ahead and help you, which does save you money in the long run that you'd waste if you're doing like a bad influencer. But I'm not currently offering like one-on-one mentorship anymore. Do you that too? I might do a mastermind, but that would be really expensive, just because it's so time consuming, and so many people like want it. Do you add 2 week shipping in your product? Yeah, I usually say insured shipping and handling, parentheses 1 to 2 weeks delivery. Do you use different Facebook pixel for each of your stores? Yeah, because then the data gets like mixed up. How do you do returns? Or you guys keep asking the same questions. Um, I usually it's too hard to do returns with AliExpress. So usually at that point you can offer them to send them something else, which you'll still be profitable usually, or just refund them and lose like the $5-6 that you spent. Yo, let's get to 100. Let's get to 50 likes. If we get to 50 likes, we can definitely get to like 150 people. Um, it's Cam from Mississauga, Canada. What's up, bro? Saga City. It's our party next door is from. $70 for a shout out, really big meme page. He gets 1K followers a day. $70 for a shout out, really big meme. He gets 1K followers a day. He has sorry, $70 for a shout out, really big meme page. He gets 1K followers a day. He has 6K, 99, but I got no. How many likes does he get though? Like, I need to know the likes. Sorry, I was paying attention to something else, so I was like not understanding that. Should you always start with a domain or just go with Shopify store? Definitely start with a domain because it just sounds way more professional, and like people seem to trust it more. The My Shopify makes it a little sketchy, and people that know about dropshipping will automatically know you're dropshipping. How can you help with Facebook mastery? It's also gonna be part of the course on Sunday. I'll be adding all the Facebook content. So other than that, I mean, you could get a consulting call, but that's like limited time. How to scale with Facebook ads? So launch an ad, let it run for a week, and once like you find a successful ad, with Facebook ads, you definitely have to test out a lot. But once you find like one that wins, let it run for a whole week, and then. So I'm gonna finish answering like 5 more questions, and then I'm gonna get into how to make your first sale. I want to connect network with you. I'll reply to your Facebook Messenger right now. How many percent do I lose if I have just PayPal in my store? About 70% of sales. How much you spend to make the 60K? Roughly 8 to 9K. How many products is enough to start a Shopify site? 6 to 7. I mean, you really only need one product to make to like 80% of sales, but 6 to 7 is a good number to start. I have the EXO hoodie. Yeah, it's fresh. How should I pay for an account of 550K? Gets 35,000 likes and 200 comments in 3 hours for a story post. Ask to see how many story views they get. I started dropshipping about in June 21st. That's the day that I actually launched. So, what do you sell on Shopify? It's a secret. Do you fulfill high risk orders? Nope. Because they usually try to charge back and you end up losing money. Medium or high risk orders is when PayPal like deems it like they're trying to do like fraud. Shipping method to Germany depends on the product. Each product has a different one. Are you still doing the Shopify challenge? Yes, but I'm doing like a whole different approach to it because I really want to make sure you guys can like learn really good from it. and I saw someone else did like a similar one. He actually did it before me. I hadn't seen it. So I'm trying to make like something very special. Like I'm gonna finish that one, and then I'm probably gonna start a new one, but like way more in depth. Um, I'm definitely gonna help like the people in the course, like on like the challenge stuff and everything. Text 5 times 5 is still the best as one. Facebook ad step. Oh shit, yeah. Our conversion rate isn't too high. Damn, 101. Like it's average for Shopify sites is like 3%. But it's literally how Shopify sites are. Like I know people have, the guy that made 50K a day, his conversion rate was 1.5%. It's ridiculous. And he was making 50K. So like think about it. That's ridiculous. Are you still in college? Nope. I mean, I am enrolled, but I'm this semester I took it off just to focus like 100% on business because I wanted to do the course, blow up on YouTube and everything. If you guys are watching this and aren't subscribed, please make sure you guys subscribe right now. Like, really appreciate the support. I'm answering all your questions, so like in exchange, just subscribe. And leave a like as well if you guys are enjoying the live stream and everything. 107, that's crazy. I think that's the most people we've ever had. So I'm about to get talking about how to make your first sale. Then I'll keep answering questions after that. So let me see real quick. Example of high risk order. Shopify will tell you it's not something you have to look out for. You think are selling the same dad hats? Yeah, that's always a demand for it. So you guys, if I didn't answer your question right now, just send it to me after I do this. But right now, like I'm just gonna tell you guys exactly how you. No, I stopped going to college just for this semester. And I hadn't blown up on YouTube at all. I still haven't blown up on YouTube. Hey, shout out to the boy who made his first sale. Okay, so this is how you make your first sale. This is how I've done it multiple times. This is how I've helped people make their first sale. If you guys are enjoying this, make sure you subscribe. But okay, so you create a website, right? First step, you either use the link here to get a free trial, or you just go to Shopify and have someone else's link. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure you start with your free trial that you don't have to pay off the bat. Like that way you don't have to like start spending money right away. Like you want to create your site for free, so you have 14 days to make enough to like at least $28, so you don't have to pay for Shopify, right? Like at least break even. Okay. And then once you have your website, you want to go download Oberlo. I have videos showing how to install apps and everything, but I'm gonna tell you guys. So you download Oberlo, you go to AliExpress, you put a certain keyword, then you add a couple products like that are getting like a good amount of orders. I'd say anything above 200 orders is like a good amount of orders. Then after that, you create an Instagram for the page. I'd say buy like maybe 2,000 to 3,000 followers. For the Instagram, that was like social proof, like it looks legit. Because if people aren't gonna buy from an Instagram with like 20 subscribers, right? 20 followers. My bad. So just add decent pictures of the products to Instagram. Like just add them all like at the same time. It doesn't really matter. See if you like maybe add like 3 pictures and buy likes for those 3, just so like it looks legit. You don't really have to, but like followers is more important. But you want social proof, because influencers are usually, if you want them to put your link in the bio, it usually does better, but it's more expensive. So what you could do is you pay for the story, and then they'll usually like say in the story like, free dat hat, just pay shipping, a little picture, and then at the bottom, buy with the link in at your store's username. That's it. So when people click and they go to your site, they're gonna see 20 followers. They're gonna like be like, nah, I'm not gonna buy from this. So you want to make sure that that's there. So the way you do is that link that you have in your bio, make sure that people when they click it, it's not just one product, like the product that you said, but it's like 6 different products. That way when people land on your catalog, they have like they see all your products, and that way like you literally like see what people are clicking, because Shopify shows you that information. It sees you like what products are getting the most views and everything. So based on that, you could like run it for 2 or 3 days, and then once you see a product that's getting the most clicks, you pay an influencer to run an ad on that product. And at that point, you should have made a sale already. How do you find an influencer? As well, have videos showing that. But what I like to do is going in the explore page, see what pictures are going viral, meme pages. Meme pages are usually the cheapest ones, and like they're really good. I really like meme pages. So what? Okay. So I mean, they're not too expensive. See if you could get one for $10, $15. Just run it there. Yeah, $200 budget is more than enough. Just make sure you learn, you know what you're doing. Um, so and yeah, it's basically the process. Like just make sure they're getting like over. If it's like $10, like 5,000 likes or above is enough. Like that's fine. But and like if it's like $20, just make sure they're getting like consistently, like I mean at least 10,000 likes for a meme page isn't too much. Like that's not bad at all. So my conversion is 3%, which is like relatively high for Shopify dropshipping. Never get a deal with meme page with that price. I've had multiple times. I have a bunch of meme pages that literally will run it for 15. You just gotta know how to talk to them. You have to be like, oh, like I run a highly profitable business. I just want to test out if your page works. So ask them to see how many views they get on their stories and everything. So that's literally a process that I go through, like, and I've done it multiple times. Maybe your first influencer will make sales, but literally if you keep going, like you literally find an influencer that works. And you just keep repeating the process. You know what product works, and that's how you make your first sale. Once you make your first sale, you just need to repeat the same process for every, like literally repeats. Like just repeat the process continuously so you get enough data, and then you can go ahead and create a lookalike audience on Facebook and run it. Do you think free plus shipping is dead? I mean, I think it's always gonna be there, but I do think that people are like more skeptical about it, just because a lot of people have ordered already. So, yo guys, let's get to 70 likes. So if you guys are watching, leave a like. But yeah, I think people are definitely more skeptical about it. So I would just try doing like, instead of a free plus shipping. Yes, I am gonna save this live stream so everybody can see. Instead of doing a free plus shipping, I do like, if it's an item that usually goes for $15-$20 in a retail store, say $5, and then you charge them like another $5 for shipping. So it's technically $10, but yeah, that's why I say like definitely check on Social Blade. Ask them for story views because it's really hard for them to fake that. So I'm gonna be here for 10 more minutes, so till 7:20, 7:22. So back to answering questions. So start sending out. How do you deal with bulk orders? What do you mean, like when you have a bunch of orders, or when people order like a bunch? What are you trying to say? I made my first sale with a story, then try a normal post. Yeah, I mean, how many views was that influencer getting? What do your parents think about you making money online? I mean, they're super supportive. At first, they didn't know like really how it worked and everything, but once I showed them the course and like how much I was making and everything, they're like super supportive about it now, because like it's really like some crazy shit. I mean, 3 months. Should you pay the influencer before they post your ad? Yeah, you always do. Just do PayPal. That way, if they scam you, you literally open a case right away, and you usually get your money back. Yes, I do like using ePacket, unless the country I'm sending to doesn't have the option. But then I definitely make sure that um that they're good. Should you wholesale to people that ask for that? Yeah, but just make sure you're still making like a good profit, like, because they usually want to buy a lot. So if you're making like a solid profit, why not? It's 120 for that ad on the 7 mil page with 100K likes. Should I do that ad? How long did you say? Was it 2 hours? If they're getting 100K likes, that's not bad. I mean, I would definitely test it out. Just make sure that you test out your product with smaller influencers. I'm selling an item that isn't on Oberlo supply. Is there a way I can fulfill like 20 orders? I think Oberlo supply lets you. I don't do that too much just because I don't use Oberlo products. Do I live on my own? No, I don't. Not yet. Have you ever done surveys online to help you make money as well? I feel like I tried that like a year ago, but it never worked out. Like I feel like they never pay you and shit. So I have a business idea. You think you could give me your opinion about it? Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. How do you deal with 50 to 100 orders a day? Couple hours every night. What payment processor do you use instead of PayPal? I use PayPal and Shopify payments. Yo, let's get to like 70, man. Come on. And if you guys are watching and you're not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. I drop like fire content every day. If you guys want to join my free mentoring Telegram chat right here, fire tips. My Facebook group, it's like a community. Everybody gives tips, so definitely fire. 1 hour for 120. Shit, that's expensive. But if you're 100K likes, it's definitely a lot. So I would try it out. Just make sure that like the comments look legit and everything. See if they post a story and try to get like see how many views they get on their stories. Have you ever done surveys online? Oh, how do you deal with high risk order? Just don't leave it alone. Shit, it's either you refund them or you leave it alone and hope for the best. Because a lot of times I just leave it alone and nothing happens. But if they do open a chargeback, through like a credit card company, then you lose a little bit of money. So it's up to you. You could either refund it or leave it alone. Are funnels good? Hell yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be dropping videos on funnels. I heard that PayPal is against dropshipping. PayPal is against people not getting their items. So as long as you're like being clear on your website saying that it's gonna take 2 weeks and you're responding to your buyers and you're like being like good customer service, people aren't gonna open cases and you're gonna be totally fine with PayPal. But if people are opening a bunch of cases and talking shit about your business, calling PayPal, PayPal hates that. So they're definitely gonna mess up your site. How do you set up free plus shipping on Shopify? I'll do a video on that this week because a lot of people are asking me about that. If you want it now, there is a video here on YouTube that shows you how to set that up. So, I mean, if you want to watch for mine, you could totally can. But, would it be a good idea to put animal products on a meme page? Not really. I mean, unless it's something that a lot of people would want, I wouldn't try to push that. Can we run 2 ads for 2 different items as free plus shipping? Yeah, totally. Why not? I think how you're getting into music management. I want to start a label in a year or 2. Yeah, me too. Literally want to be like like hosting events all over the country, maybe the world. Manage artists and start my own label. So it's like one of my main goals. I heard that PayPal is against drop. Or how do you find products to sell? Or you command story or post? I've had success with both story and post. Sometimes a story works better than a post on the same influencer. So just test out either. You wouldn't do what even until you're making solid profit. My parents finally let me open my store today after 3 weeks of convincing. Should I change my niche? It's fashion accessories. I mean, that always has a demand, but it's saturated, so just make sure you're doing some fire marketing. Where can we message you? Instagram. That's my Instagram. So make sure you guys follow me if you're watching this. Send me messages, whatever. I was literally replying to like over 100 messages today, and it took me like 2 hours. But so just shoot me a message here. I should be able to see it since I don't have too many messages right now. I'll reply right away. Make sure you follow me though. How to set up shipping on Shopify. I have a video showing that in my 7-day challenge. When you start doing Facebook ads, how many sales? Try to have like 150 people, 150 orders. That way your pixels cooked up. You have like the ability to create a lookalike audience. How are you keeping only 50? That's weird. Like, how much are your products? Like, that's not really too good profit margins. So it's weird. Let me see. So shoot me a message through there. I'm gonna be wrapping it up in 5 minutes. Should I set up a company in America to get paid? If you're making more like a full-time income, like over 1,000, 2,000 consistently, then yes. Yo, come on, I'm trying to get to 100 likes, bro. Hit that shit. Come through. Someone claims a chargeback and the money's already in your account. What happens? Shopify takes it back. It's annoying. I hate chargebacks. What app do you use for order shipping tracking? I don't have one right now. I just usually email them, which takes forever. But because the app wasn't working and I was getting more emails than like I should have been, so whatever. Yeah, we're so close. 19. That's crazy. Group is unavailable. Facebook group. That's weird. Have you ever researched funds? Yes. There was a time where PayPal held $3,000 for me, and then, but I wasn't getting anything. So like any like chargebacks or anything. So they literally just sent me an email like 2 weeks later saying that my thing got pushed to 15,000 a month or 20,000. I'm not sure. So now I don't have any issues because most of my payments are through credit card. PayPal only takes like what 7 to 10K a month, which is still like a high amount, but. More trying to crush on Shopify. Thankful for you have an awesome store, but friends are telling me that the branding isn't there. Yeah, listen, I mean, just make sure like it's like a nice brand and everything. That like it looks legit. That people like it looks like a solid store, because people don't want to buy from something that doesn't look legit. You have knowledge about currency exchange and product. What do you mean? Like people from another country trying to buy? Someone claims, can you do a future video on conversion rates and investing money to get money? Yep. Yo. In order to ship an order, does the customer have to confirm the order? Not really. What's up, man? Messing up is inevitable. However, you can drastically reduce that by doing research. Correct. Why do you not share your Shopify stores? And no dropshipper shares that because then it's gonna get saturated. Anyone else keep getting targeted by Roberto on YouTube ads? Yo, I hate that. It's so annoying. Um, I'm getting a bunch of messages on Instagram, so make sure you guys follow me there. Send me messages. What you suggest to help the brand stand out? Just make like a cool logo. Make sure that like their branding is there. That like your products like are congruent. Your website looks like. Go check out Adidas. Go check out like big retailers and try to imitate what they're doing. Create an Instagram, post there every day, engage with your followers. What do you think about dropshipping my own shirt designs? If they're nice enough, people will buy. Just make sure you're doing like right marketing. I mean, like when I say that you can sell anything, you literally can, man. Like there's a market for everything. It just comes down to your marketing. 16 away. Shit, so close. How do you pay taxes? With my accountant. In order for the shipping process to begin, does the customer have to confirm the order? Nope. You don't have to. Like once they pay, that's it. Do you recommend Facebook or Instagram? For a new Shopify shop, Instagram, because usually you want to get the hang of it. So Snapchat ads, tried it out, haven't had too much success with it. So that's not something I'm gonna get into because I personally haven't had any success, and I'm not gonna talk about something that I haven't been successful in. So what's next for you after your first store? I have like 3 stores now. So which option? Man, 17 away. Someone liked it. Can you show how to use Facebook ads? Yes, I'll do a video on that. I mean, that's all in my course, but $15 for 30K is horrible. Yeah, it is. Because that person is definitely not getting more than 1,000 likes. Shit, so many messages. Oh my god. For those of you that have considered buying the course, it's very hands-on, everything step by step. If you guys have any questions or anything, you actually reach out to me. I'll help you with your questions. If you're looking like a specific product and you want to ask me if it's a good idea, I do tell you if it's a good idea or not. Regarding influencers, I tell you if it's good. So it's definitely like a good investment. It's gonna save you money that you throw away on influencers and shit that doesn't work out. So a lot of people have been asking me like how my help works and everything. A lot of people also ask me about hands-on mentoring. But my course is basically that. It's just like literally me showing, like it's literally me on the computer showing you step by step how I do everything. So you definitely learn a lot. So I'm leaving in 2 minutes. So wrap up your questions, send whatever you have to send. Do you do email marketing? Yes, I do. That's all in my course. $0. Can you say that you make the most money during the holidays? Yup, everybody does. What niche are you into currently? I have multiple. I mean, one of them that I could say is like lifestyle. That's like the one I'm not focused on right now. I wasn't aware of a business paper when I started, so my story is linked to my personal. I mean, just change it now. I'm pretty sure you can still change it to a business paper. Do more vlogs. Damn. Do you guys actually like vlogs? Like, if you like watching my vlogs, like, say it right now, because I don't know if you guys really like that. I think it's dope because I'm showing you guys the lifestyle that I get to live because of dropshipping. So definitely tell me if you guys like watching that. Should I register as LLC? Do that once you're making like enough profit. Do you have those? Nah, I never had that. Because Shopify did verify that like I was shipping and everything. But do you scale on Instagram or Facebook? Both. Like Instagram ads, because you can't really scale on influencers. So I'm wrapping it up, guys. Yo, at least 90. Come on. Like that. I'm gonna leave it like so it motivates you guys to like it. Anyone notice pop sockets are going up in trend again? Because they were definitely trending a while, like a couple months back. Do you ever use AliExpress free shipping options instead of ePacket? Nope. Because it takes much longer. Do more vlogs? Alright, for sure. Damn, people are liking the vlogs. Alright, I'm gonna do vlogs. For your vlogs, my vlogs are on my channel. I have some crazy videos that I recorded in LA and everything. So it's gonna be crazy. That's literally some viral videos. So I hope you guys like that. No, I'm not doing reaction videos. I get 1K profit every week. Yeah, then do an LLC. It's gonna save you money in taxes. Vlogs are dope for sure. I'm gonna keep doing it. Um, you got 90. You got 90, bro. Keep it up. Not yet. I'm still like 3 away because mine doesn't count. Either Shopify. Shopify for sure. You have more control over it. Do you have time tonight for consulting? Not tonight, but you could definitely schedule for Monday. That's in my website right here. You can see the schedule for consulting. Facebook ads worth it starting with if you know about it. If you don't, then nope, you're gonna lose money. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. I'm definitely gonna leave this up, so if you guys want to go back to it and like see when I talked, um, you guys could do it. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, comment down any ideas for videos you want me to do or anything. So see you guys tomorrow with a new video.